The heinous attacks on civilians in Lamu and Tana River mid-last year were followed by abusive operations by security forces. This is according to Human Rights Watch and the Kenya Human Rights Commission, who today launched a report titled Insult to Injury. The report indicates that 1 year later, no one has been held responsible for the attacks, whereas hundreds of people are said to have been beaten and detained without charge. The institutions are calling for a review of the interagency response terror attack, stating that security forces are slow, discriminative and abusive in their response.
Number one, we are asking the different stakeholders is to acknowledge that there is a problem with the scope of abuses by our security officers when responding to issues of security. So they need to acknowledge that scope, but also work towards ending those kind of abuses. Number two, we are saying that it is important for the different stakeholders, the different actors, to investigate these abuses. Investigate with a view of prosecution.
And ultimately, I think part of what's important to look at in a report like this, where we look at these abuses, is that this type of response ultimately undermines the ability of the police to work with these communities. In an ideal situation, you would want communities to feel that they could bring eyewitness testimony to police, that they would want to share what happened to them with police so that it could be part of an effective law enforcement